Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Today we have an investigation, so I guess we can start by talking to people? Did you find anything? Looks like you haven't found anything.
Leave it to me.
We need clues, right? I'll remember something, just wait for it. Looks like that's gonna be a little hard.
Yo.
Oh, I remember, there is something I thought was weird. It happened early in the morning. You're going back that far?
Like,
Come on, you noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound? Rumbling? Oh, the kaboom. Here comes the boom. Ready or not? Oh, kablam. I mistitled the last episode then. God dang it. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. I guess I'm just thinking too much. I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I thought I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that, then what happened? I didn't see anything. It looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell asleep. In the end, I never found out what that sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just what was that sound? I can take a guess. You don't know either. Well, I should tell you in more detail. When I ran out of my room, I remember to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was around 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find out anything with that information? I didn't think the rumbling noise happened that early in the morning. To be fair, it did say time unknown, right? But I'm not entirely sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not. Huh.
why?
What the hell? I went to the trouble of remembering that and you've got nothing? Jeez, you're so damn useless. Kane! Breaking my heart. She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. It is understandable. Chiaki.
Huh?
Huh, what's that? Did you find something?
Well,
Under Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There's a small rock-like fragment underneath Nekomaru's body. You didn't need to correct yourself like that. And what do you mean, rock-like?
see?
Here, look. There are lots of these small fragments. It's like they fell under Nekomaru's body.
Well,
But oddly enough, though, these fragments are underneath Nekomaru's body. There are hardly any Wait, did I misread that? But oddly enough, these fragments are underneath No, I read that right, but there are hardly any on top. Okay. There are hardly any on top of his body at all. What's strange about that? Is there a problem with the problem that they're not on top of his body?
yep.
If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important. You either are lying to me or you hold me in greater esteem than you should. Well, if you put it that way, like that, now I can't help but think they're important. So they're under his body, but not on top. Assuming the fragments come from the pillar over there. So that means the pillar was broken before he fell down? So but if that's the case, then he didn't take the damage from the pillar, which we kind of thought from the blood. But that seems wrong too. I guess we'll find out. Sonia!
I see.
In this case's Monokuma file, there is no written time of death, right? Didn't that happen when Ibuki and Hiyoko died too? Oh, did it? But the reason the time of death wasn't mentioned when those two died was because the time of death was key to the mystery surrounding their murder. Could that be the case this time too? By the way, I would like to confirm this just in case. Ultimately, it's safe to assume that Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are in the same building. Are the same building. Well, that's the only thing we can think of. Even when we experimented with Chiaki's handbook and left it in Grape Tower, it still showed up in the Strawberry Tower.
Which means?
The reason each tower's wall is different color is because the floor lighting is changing the color. The reason Usami's floor portrait is different in each tower is because it's merely a projection. Yeah, that should be the case.
Then
Then it is decided the two towers are the same building. which means the scheme to the crime is simultaneously Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower. Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. How does that pertain to Nekomaru's murder? I don't know. I don't think it does. It might. I don't know. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? Not just that, there's a strained liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is that Nekomaru's oil? Oh, that's why it's blue! This is the only pillar that's tripped over. The other one is still standing. Plus, behind me is the door to Grape Hall. The two pillars on each side of that door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something. I see. I got it. Got what?
Leave it to me.
This pillar is the weapon. The killer used this to beat up Coach Nekomaru. This huge pillar? I mean, maybe not beat up, but maybe they found a way to drop it on his head? Maybe? I don't know. If you get socked by something like that, even Coach Nekomaru wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, well, that's impossible. It's too heavy to wield as a weapon.
Now then.
Hajime, grab the end over there. Huh?
I'm gonna do it!
We have to try it out, obviously. Come on, hurry up. Fine. Jeez, you're more focused than usual. That's understandable, right? They were close. You're gonna pop a roid. Or a hernia.
It's no use. It's barely budging.
Didn't I tell you?
All right. If that's how it's gonna be. My body can take it. Power times 3!
What is it, Kaioken? No, seriously, just give it up already.
Why?
It's no use, it won't even budge. If two people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use it as a bludgeoning weapon. Well, there's only one person who could have lifted something like this. Robo Coach Nekomaru, he's probably the only one. Yeah, I mean, I don't think someone lifted it up. It looks like it might have fell, though. An enormous hammer that has been carelessly left on the floor. It's suspicious because it stands out so much. Yeah.
How cool.
Perhaps the hammer is the weapon that broke Nekomaru? I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Nekomaru. It's more of a power behind it, isn't it? This hammer, is it the weapon? But it looks a little too clean. It's almost like it's new or something.
It is strange.
Also,
no?
where did the killer obtain this weapon, hammer? Prior to now, I don't believe I ever seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere? Good point. There's no supermarket here. I wonder where they obtained it from. That is a good point. Could have been in one of the bedrooms? It's Nekomaru's body. It's cruelly broken. Looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. That'd be the fatal wound, right? But Nekomaru's robot body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. For Nekomaru to be this damaged, it could only mean whoever attacked Nekomaru didn't hold back. Now's probably not the best time to think this, but I guess Nekomaru was really transformed into a robot, huh? I mean, I guess it is kind of hard to believe, but still. I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Nekomaru was still killed. It's definitely strange, isn't it? Huh, what is?
Well?
If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body too? Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over?
You?
But they went against Coach Nekomaru. He ain't the type to die easily.
What's that?
They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. You're right, in fact, that's the biggest mystery. Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who'd be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone is enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. Well, there is that sleep button on his back, right? And they tied him up, but I don't think that had to do with anything, to be quite honest. I think that's just more of a ploy. Because if he had the sleep button activated, there's no need to tie him up. Because if he woke up, he would have easily broken what looks like a cable of some sort. Doesn't look like a rope. Now I'm wondering if Nekomaru's brain was in this case. Because obviously his body isn't human at all, right? And his heart's not there. So I'm assuming his brain was in his skull, and that's the reason that, because his head was detached and caved in, that's why he died. Maybe, I mean, it is like an anime game, right? So it's not that absurd to turn someone into a robot without any of his parts, maybe, I guess. But I was assuming there would still be some sort of his original self, like his brain. Well, that would be his original self, right? Would be housed in there, and that's why that was the only way to kill him, was to remove his head, which would cause his brain to die, I would imagine. Huh. There's something protruding from behind Nekomaru's neck. Is this? That's right. It's a cutting-edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia. Just press the goodnight button on the back of my neck and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode. Maybe the killer pressed this button and made Nekomaru fall asleep? Or enter sleep mode? But still, it's hard to think the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. It looks like it broke open too. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, it still wouldn't be easy. And the casing's broken, right? How would they do that? I don't know. Oh, here? There's fluid flowing out of Nekomaru's body. Based on the smell, it seems like oil. It seems to be flowing heaviest from Nekomaru's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. This oil, for Nekomaru, this might be similar to normal blood in humans, which means all this oil is just a pool of robot blood. Anyways, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not going to be easy to clean up. No, now's not the time to even worry about that. Level up! Good chest. The cover of his chest is slightly open, but it won't open much more because the cover's all messed up. If only Kazuichi was here, he might have been able to open it. Jeez, what the heck could he be doing right now? There's a sturdy metal wire. So it is metal. Okay, metal wire tied to Nekomaru's left leg. The same wire is tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. But even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with a robotic Nekomaru first. Who did this, and how were they able to bind Nekomaru? Also, the tip of this wire, it looks like it's been tied in a loop, but what was the point of that? It's a noose. Guess for now this is all I can do to investigate Nekomaru's body. But I don't know why they would make a metal noose. Let's look at the door. What is this? The door at the far back has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. It looks like it's a sturdy metal chain. Oh, is that Nekomaru's chain? That was around his neck? It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction, and it's even had a padlock on it. Why did they do something like that? Perhaps this was used as an alternative to locking the door with a key? If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from the Strawberry Hall side. After all, this door should lead to Strawberry Hall.
You are right.
If they barred this side of the door with a chain, it would be impossible to open it from Strawberry Hall. But still, why would they need to bar the door to the Strawberry Hall? Huh. I guess for now I checked out everything in this place that caught my attention. Dots. Dots. What is it? You seem lost in thought. Well, the final dead room. The final dead room? What the heck? Why'd you bring that up, that place up all of a sudden? Well, the hammer on the floor, the chain wrapped around the door at the far... Oh, no, wait, you can see Nekomaru's chain right there, never mind. At the far back, and the wire that tied up Nekomaru. All the evidence of this crime scene consists of those things we've never seen inside the building, doesn't it? But as long as we can't leave, there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building. So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Nekomaru said beyond that room there's an ultimate weapon in the place called the octagon.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you think about it, you think of that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right?
Then...
If so, let us go confirm. No, that's dangerous. If you go in there, you have to play the life-threatening game.
Well?
Then I'll be the one who tries to confirm it. Huh? What are you saying? You were the one who said that place was dangerous, right?
You?
Man, it's noisy. I can't focus with all this noise. Sorry.
It's not like that.
It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started. A ringing sound since before the investigation. That reminds me. You've been mentioning that sound for a while, haven't you?
Hey.
Connie, what kind of sound is it? It's like a high-pitched alarm. Oh, his clock. Alarm clock sound. It's probably ringing from upstairs? Could it be... Maybe it's better if we go check out the sound first. Oh, wait, it's upstairs. Are you gonna go check it out? Then you guys go. I'll stay here.
Then...
I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Sonia's okay, but... How come you're not going, Kane?
Hey.
That sound is annoying, and I don't really feel like leaving.
Hey.
Hajime, is it okay if... It's okay if it's just the two of us. Come on, Akane said she wants to stay here. Huh? Oh, I get it. She doesn't want to leave Nekomaru's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not.
Yep.
Let's go, Hajime. Yeah, if you say so. I mean, she's slow-ish, but she's not that slow. I thought the ringing sound was going to be connected to his alarm clock, but apparently not. Has no one else come yet? I guess not. Hi.
Yep.
You definitely hear something? It's on the floor above us. Alright. Well, let's go check it out then. I'm gonna assume... Oh, it's the phone, maybe. I can hear that ringing now. Noise, the ringing noise now, too.
See?
Jeez, it's noisy. It looks like that phone is ringing. The phone, huh? I guess I'll answer it. You really didn't have to wait for me to actually click on it, game.
Hey.
I finally found out where the sound was coming from. No, I found it out. See, the phone's ringing. Why don't you answer it? Let's see, just pick up the receiver and press the strawberry button.
Damn right.
Oh, you finally answered. That voice, is that you, Fuhiko? Jeez, do you know how long the phone was ringing? I was getting worried that no one would pick up. What are you guys doing? Are you still in the strawberry house? Even if we wanted to go over there, we can't. Looks like someone broke the damn elevator. It's not moving at all. And we can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button is broken too. So basically we're sitting ducks here. Not only the elevator is broken, but the Strawberry Hall door button is broken too?
Hey, bastard.
Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyways, everyone in Strawberry House is safe, right?
Well,
We're safe, but we can't find Nekomaru anywhere. Do you know anything? Didn't you hear the body discovery announcement earlier? Damn it. So that's what happened, or what it was. Shit! Why did it have to be Nekomaru? He just came back to us! Where was he killed? Grape Tower. When I went there this morning, he was already... I see, Grape Tower. If the door to Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, we'd be able to enter the tower and... Holy shit, that's it! Their killer broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door. So they could split everyone up and then prevent us from doing a proper investigation. Damn it, that dirty bastard! What about another way? Is there any way you guys can come to the side?
yeah.
I guess we could just let Kazuichi handle it. He said he'd take care of the elevator. I guess he's our only hope right now. You're right, besides, if he doesn't stand out now, when the hell will he? Besides, if he doesn't stand out now, when the hell will he? I don't know. Based on what Kazuichi said, it's gonna be hard for him to fix the Strawberry Hall door without parts. But he said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. Well, we'll be waiting. Are you guys gonna be okay?
Damn right.
Yeah, we'll head over there as soon as Kazuichi fixes the elevator. Until then, it's up to you bastards.
Hey.
So the call was from Strawberry House. Apparently the others can't come over here because this elevator is broken. There's no doubt this is the killer's doing. They've prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator is out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate. But that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to Strawberry Hall is broken too.
Huh?
The door button to Strawberry Hall? Then that door, Is it blocked from both sides? There's a sturdy chain tied around it from the inside, and if the button is also broken on the outside, then... yeah, that seems to be the case. Huh, why did the killer need to block both sides of the door? I'm not sure, but there's something strange about that. I would like to investigate this in more detail, but if they can't come over here, then we can't go over there. Alright, so that actually instantly kind of like eliminates how many people? We got Akane, Sonia, Shiaki, and myself as suspects, yes? So it's Fuyuhiko, Kazuichi, Gundam. Is that it? Huh. Wow, there's not that many people left, huh?
Yep.
Which means, for now, it's possible to check the final dead room. I'm not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's possible now, right? Anyways, apparently Kazuichi was repairing the elevator. All we can do now is put our hopes in him. Dots, you're right. But Monokuma isn't going to wait. I doubt we have that much time before the class trial starts. I hope Kazuichi can fix it soon, but... oh, what's going on? Dots. Dots? Hey. Are you even listening?
Hey, bastard.
Hey, are you even listening?
Damn right.
Oh, we're Nagito now? Oh, Nagito, I forgot you even existed, dog. Nagito, I'm talking to you. Huh?
Jeez.
Don't huh me. I already figured you weren't even listening. Sorry, I was just thinking. You're probably thinking of something messed up, weren't you? But I have been listening to you. Nekomaru was killed, right? Then the body discovery announcement was referring to him.
Damn it.
Out of everyone here, it just had to be Nekomaru.
Damn it.
After what he went through to come back to us, damn it!
How pitiful.
It is tantamount to being killed twice. Truly, he was a man burdened by terrible misfortune.
Hey.
Okay, so now that we know the situation over there, is it alright if I go ahead and fix the elevator? Is it alright if you wait a little bit? Before you do that, we should...
Did you call for me?
get the Monokuma file, right? He's here!
Now then.
It seems you guys have noticed that the incident has taken place, so this is for you!
Red bean bread and milk.
Oh no, for Iko. And there's a bonus item!
It's the Monokuma file. Do your best.
Come on, satisfy your hunger with this and do your very best on the investigation! Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item? Whatever, man, let's just eat. Eating should come first right now.
Damn right.
You're right. It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it? What is it? Well, I was thinking about what we should do, and I wanted to discuss it.
Even so.
Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to the crime scene. We have to wait till Kazuichi fixes the elevator. True, there is no doubt that the killer is responsible, but it seems though they made a huge mistake. There's no way this symbol of hopes will give up because of this little setback. There's no way everyone will just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything we can on our end to prepare for the class trial, right? Dots. Well, yeah.
Fine.
It seems that we too shall begin the investigation on our end, though it remains unclear how much we can do. Isn't this acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end with mere child's play. I'm so glad. I knew you guys were pumped up from the start. How beautiful. Even though you guys are suffering from despair, I can see that you guys are still fighting for hope. Such beauty. There's no higher honor for me than to investigate this murder with you guys. So we need to be grateful towards Nekomaru for becoming the foundation of this hope. Well, regardless, whose side should I be on for this case? The killer? Or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm going to find out which side is the true hope. Hey, you guys, why don't we try arranging the sequences of events in this case? I don't know how I feel about playing as Nagito here. You know, so we can properly understand the situation we're in?
Fine.
I have no objections. Proceed. And let's look back at what happened this morning. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in the Monokuma Tai Chi, right?
Damn right.
As we're staying at Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spot at Grape Tower, we need to use the elevator first and go to Grape House. That was before 7 AM, since it was right before Monokuma Tai Chi.
Man.
But once we realized the elevator was disabled, I was seriously panicked.
Anyway,
And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside the tower from Strawberry Hall. But when we actually got there, the button to the hall was already broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the tower at all. So Higa suggested we use the phone and call the Grape House.
This too.
And that was everything that happened this morning. I must say I'm surprised. I never expected the elevator would be disabled. But then how was Nekomaru able to go to Grape Tower?
man,
Well, obviously he went before the elevator was disabled. And when was that?
you.
Idiot. If we knew that, this wouldn't be so difficult.
Well,
No, we might know what time he went to Grape Tower.
you serious?
Seriously? It was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down to the first floor.
What?
You mean you personally witnessed Nekomaru going to the Grape Tower?
Hey, hey.
When was this sunrise? Was it before the rumbling sound? Rumbling sound?
Huh?
What? You don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise. Did the clock even ring in the first place?
Hey, hey, hey.
You didn't notice that either? Seriously, that thing was super loud. That's weird. I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same length as trash like me. It looks like this is leading into an interesting development. Well, were you in one of the deluxe rooms? Because if you were in the deluxe rooms, you wouldn't have heard it, right? You must have been in a deep slumber last night to not notice the alarm and that rumbling noise. I see. You must have been possessed by a wandering succubus. I wish? For you to avoid being snatched away to the world of the dead. I knew you had the devil's luck. Well, my luck is my only good quality. No, he is the ultimate luck, right? Or ultimate lucky student or something like that. Hey, you said that you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain to me in a little more detail? I was hungry yesterday, so I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went back to check the clock in the lounge. Turns out I was totally off. It was still around 5 a.m.
Hey.
And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off the distance. When I stuck my head out from the lounge, I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. If I knew something like this would happen, I would have mustered the strength to follow him.
Hey, hey.
But why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't gonna get any sleep, so I just sat in the lounge and stared off into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come back.
Jeez.
And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud noise, I completely forgot about Nekomaru. Until now. And from the time you saw Nekomaru until this alarm rang, you were in the lounge the whole time? But what were you doing during that time? By chance, were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up? What? Was I right? Of course not, you asshole! You're completely wrong! Yeah, he was getting choked up. I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Pekka or something. That can't be right. That can't be right. After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to memories of the dead. I wouldn't agree to that at all, but alright. Hey Kazuichi, if you don't mind, can you inform me? That stuff about the rumbling noise and the ringing clock, what was that all about? Seriously? You didn't know? You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. What the hell? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And I went down the hall towards the lounge.
Hey!
What are you doing?
doing?
Oh, your voice. I'm sorry.
This raucous... It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's not me.
What is the outline on your hand there?
The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already. I know! I'm in the middle of doing that!
Isn't there just a button you can press? Maybe drop it on the ground? And that's when the sound finally stopped. Yeah, it totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now.
What did you do to me?
My mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance.
You!
Fuyuhiko, was this not your doing just now?
Shut up!
Why would anyone do something so childish? I must have rushed over after hearing that sound, but you seemed to get there pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence. Coincidence,
Huh?
What? You doubt me?
Hey.
Whatever. I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30 a.m.
Aw, man.
And thanks to Fuyuhiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to bed. Kablam. Huh. What was that sound?
What's going on?
An earthquake?
This pressure.
I did not feel like a shock. A shook?
Hey.
It did not feel like it shook. Did not feel like a shook. There's no way this building is gonna collapse, right? I mean, it might. Hey, Kazuichi, stop clinging to me. And that's what happened. See, so you're the one who was clinging to Fuyuhiko?
That's obviously
That's not the
wrong.
important part. And what happened afterwards? Did you guys just separate?
Hey,
We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened.
also,
And not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided just to go back to our rooms for a while. I see. Yep, what you said just now was extremely important. Thanks to that, I've thought of one suspicious person.
What?
Who are you talking about? Me, of course.
huh?
Huh? I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud. Everyone else came out of their rooms. Well, the same goes for the rumbling noise that you guys heard after that. You were in the deluxe room. That's right, because you won the rock paper scissors because you're a luck. Hey, you better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us. Of course I'm not. For now.
Hey.
That "for now" line is what's making us even more worried. Anyways, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you heard and the rumbling noise that came right after. Now then, how do these noises relate to the case? Well, I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting the grasp of the situation. Are you? I put events in chronological order. Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5 a.m. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge where Fuyuhiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense.
Let's make history.
Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise. If so, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on, if Nekomaru died when he heard that sound, doesn't that mean we have an alibi? Alibi?
I mean,
When we heard the rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, right? If that's when the killer murdered Nekomaru, then we have a solid alibi.
I get it.
Can't argue with that. It might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. A rumbling noise, huh? Did something heavy fall over or something? Also, based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means?
Hey.
Okay, so... It's a trap. Not a trap, but like it's a trap. It's a red herring. So Nekomaru was probably not long dead, but dead before the alarm clock went off and the kaboom sound. And the killer came back, disabled, everything, like the elevator. Not everything. He already chained up the door and destroyed the elevator, then came and set the alarm, and then had some sort of something set up to make a kaboom to throw everyone off and give himself an alibi. Because it's one of these four, and I'm assuming it's not Nagito, because we're controlling him right now. So it's one of these three. And I've already actually stated that I don't think Fuyuhiko is ever going to be the killer or killed at this point. So, because I definitely believe that him, Hajime, and probably Nagito are guaranteed to survive this at this point. But everyone else is sadly fair game right now. But I don't think any of the women are a murder suspect in this one. Given how things were set up, right? The elevator was taken back to Strawberry Tower and destroyed. All that jazz. I mean, I'm sure there could be a way, but no offense to Akane or like Sonia, I don't think they could actually pull that off, and I don't think Chiaki would do that as well. I definitely don't think Akane would kill Nekomaru either. And I don't even think Sonia would kill Nekomaru either. But so I guess the two suspects I'm thinking of right now, given process of elimination, is Kazuichi and Gundam. Hey, haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon. Oh my, you're still here. Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not gonna let you go anywhere near it. And so Kazuichi ran down the stairs complaining for some reason. So what should we do now? There's something I wanted you to do. After the elevator is fixed, there's something I want you to investigate.
Huh?
What is it? The clock on the first floor lounge of both Grape House and the Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that doesn't quite make sense. Why? I'll tell you later.
Hey, bastard.
Fine, but why are you asking me? You can investigate that yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator is fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore. Huh? Anyways, oh, you're going to the dead room? That bastard doesn't make any sense. Now then, here comes the main event. There's one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place for everyone's sake. I can't let them face that danger. I must be the pariah that goes in their place. Alright, so we're going to the final dead room. That's it, I should investigate one more time before I head over there. The elevator and the door to the far back of the Strawberry House, just in case. It might be good to check and make sure they're really blocked off. Okay. Okay, so I can come here, but I can't check anything else? Sure. Is there anything different about this? No. We gotta check the door and then the elevator and then the dead room. Hi. The elevator's being repaired. Get lost. Geez, stop getting in the way. Looks like I'm disliked. Oh well, it's understandable. I mean, compared to you, talented fellas, I'm just a piece of trash. Yeah, whatever. Nice tongue. And Nagito, dog, if you didn't try to screw with the damn trials, they probably wouldn't think you're a piece of trash. Just saying. I pressed the button next to the elevator. The door should open so I could ride it, but nothing happens when I press it. It looks like it's definitely broke. Hey, what are you doing? You're getting in the way of my repairs. Hey, why did the elevator break in the first place? Oh, the killer malfunctioned the safety device. And look, you can see the silver cover under the button. It looks like the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it and messed with the settings. But the cover is locked, so they wouldn't have been able to open it unless they had some kind of tool. Huh. Are there any tools in the building? No, there shouldn't be. I don't really know if they forced it open with a tool anyway. The control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open. Oh, okay. I see. It was the control panel on the Grape House side that was broken then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh. I wasn't expecting that. I kind of thought it was broken on this side. If the one on this side isn't broken, that's the only thing I can think of. I'm pretty sure there should be a control panel over there too. Plus, the elevator is stuck on the Grape House side. Did not know that. Wouldn't that mean the last person who used this elevator went to Grape House? Yep, it's official. The elevator was disabled on the other side. Hey, I don't have time to talk to you. Hurry up and go away. Jeez, I'm trying to do repairs without any tools, so no matter how much time I get, it won't be enough. If you don't have any tools, why don't you use this? Huh?
Whoa!
Is this a multi-tool? Where'd you get something like this? I had it with me before I even arrived on the 4th island. If we're going to explore new islands, it's essential to bring this kind of equipment, right?
You serious?
A guy like you has been walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time. Huh? Is there something wrong? It's nothing. I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now, right? But in exchange, I want you to do something. What? That multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator is fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts. What the hell for? Well, to be honest, there's something I still don't understand regarding the structure of this building. So please, I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator. I don't really get it, but, well, as long as I'm just checking out the compass, I don't mind. I'm glad. Then I'll leave the rest to you. Okay, to the door, to Gundam style.
This too.
I think I can think of only one reason why the killer barred the door to the Strawberry House. The hall. They wished to prevent me from going to the crime scene. Which means the killer was afraid! Afraid of the conclusion promised by my assumptions. Okay, sure. Why not? It's the Strawberry House door that leads to the tower. The button's broken, there's no way that'll open. As I recall, based on what Fuyuhiko told Hajime over the phone, the other side of this door is also barred with chains. And it must have been really cautious to go to the trouble of barring the door from both sides. Something about that seems a little suspicious.
Let's make history.
The killer's intent. I can think of only one explanation. Ah, Gundam. Perhaps they intended to keep me from entering the scene of the crime.
Listen
Which means the killer was afraid. Afraid of the conclusions promised by my assumptions. Yeah, that was probably it. Just as I thought, there's no mistaking it. The elevator and Strawberry House door look like they're completely broken. I didn't expect the contact that would be disabled from Grape House. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between houses, which means the person who disabled the elevator would be stuck at Grape House. That person, they should still be at Grape House, but no, it's too soon to form an answer. But I won't. Okay, so here's the thing. My original assumption was wrong then. If that, I don't think it was. I still don't think it was one of the girls, but I was on the assumption that everything was broken on Strawberry House's side because the door was barred from here. And how can you bar a door and then get back to like the Grape House, right, or Strawberry House? But I won't be too late to find the answer, even after I finish investigating that room. Okay. Let's go and see this horrifying room. Final dead room. Only those who win the life-threatening game contained within will reach the octagon. And inside the octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt Nekomaru's killer has been to that place. No matter where I search, there are no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have obtained it here. If that's the case, I should get going. Also, unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. That's all the more reason why I should go. We also don't want you to get the weapon, though. Oh my god. I see, so this is the final dead room. It feels eerie, so I hope I don't get scared. Clack. Did the door just lock? I see, the door's designed to automatically lock. It's not I would have turned back if I stayed. It's not I would have turned back if it stayed unlocked. God damn. And I thought the door finally opened, now it's locked again. I figured you'd turn up since I hadn't seen you in a while, but I never expected to see you here. Nikito! Huh? Why are you in such a dangerous place? Same to you, why are you here? I heard the body discovery announcement and I thought something happened in this room. And you get locked in when you came inside? You're a fool from head to toe. I'm truly ashamed. Well, not that I care, just make sure you don't get in my way. Get in your way? The life-threatening game is going to start soon, right? It'd be annoying if you get in my way. Are you planning to do it? Well, if I don't, I can't get out of here, right? Besides, the only way trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for everyone else's sake.
That's wrong.
You're wrong! Nikito is not trash at all! Debatable! There's no such thing as a human being who doesn't deserve to live. Also debatable. Now I'm being heartwarming. I know I'm being heartwarming right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy. Are you sure you're not just excited? You know, isn't it exciting to think that I can finally be useful for the sake of those who shoulder hope? Now then, about this so-called life-threatening game. Escape! Okay. Oh no. You know, if there's anything you don't get, just ask me. By all means, I'll help you and make sure you get out of here alive.
Leave it to me.
Bring it on, escape game! That sounds like something a teacher would say, but I shouldn't expect too much from her. Okay. 6, 7. Watch the news. Do not watch the news. 3. Okay, so we're missing 4, 5, 2, 1. 4. Okay. Where's 1? I'm assuming 1's gonna be the start of this. Guess I'll just check here? No, there's nothing here. It's 6 anyways. Oh, hey! Ah, it's a laptop. Looks like it's on, but it's locked, so I really can't access it. Doesn't look like you're gonna put the password. How are we gonna turn it on? So we found 3, 4. We just need 5. And we need 1, 2. It's a safe. Wait. 3, 6, 7, 4. Let's try it. Pretty sure if I have to input a 4-digit password. I have a secret pin. If you put in 9,999 password combinations, it'll eventually open. I'll leave the mindless work to you. Oh, I'll leave the mindless work to you, not me. I'll decline as well. The password to open this. I have a feeling that the hint is close by. Let's try. 3, 6, 7, 4. I'm not sure if this is the right direction to go in. No. It has to be those numbers though, right? So what if we go 4, 7, 6, 3? Because I can't find any other numbers, so I'm assuming it's that. 4, 7, 6, 3. Let's try it. Four, 7, 6, 3. No. Okay. So I'm missing some other details. What does that dash mean? Does that dash mean it's a 9? No, the dash means it's the top, right? Is there an arrow somewhere that I can look? Okay, well, if those numbers aren't where we should start, let's just start exploring then instead of guessing. Oh, there's something shining underneath the bed. I can't reach it. It looks like the bed is fixed to the floor. I can't even move it. Is there something thin and long? Giggity. I guess over here. It's locked, it won't open. Oh, there's pliers. Pliers, huh? These might be useful for something, like I should grab it. So like I should grab it. Uncompressed password. Oh, it looks like this is some kind of password. The first letter of the days of the week are probably the password. Oh yeah, you're not right. You're not wrong, yeah. I doubt it's that simple. You say that, but it looks like she'd be right. This television looks broken. And this is the weapon room. Nikita, we have a problem. Those iron bars are completely blocking the door. As long as we don't do something about these bars, we won't be able to escape this room. For those of you who have no interest in playing the escape room, I have prepared a shortcut. What would you like to do? Would you like to take a shortcut and bypass the escape room? No, we'll try it. If it gets, hey, this is mine. If it gets too hard, then we'll, or if it takes too long, we'll maybe take the shortcut. There's just one hanger hanging inside the closet. It might be useful for something, so I should grab it just in case. Okay, so in here, we use the coat hanger. So straighten it out then? How do I use these? Use there. There you go. Then we can come in here. No? Okay, then we come here. But I have it.
You want me to punish you guys?
No. Looks like this plushie talks when you squeeze the tummy.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Lifestyle Monokuma, now for the special price of only $10,000. An advertisement. Is that how we do it? Obtain desk key. Alright. This reminds me of like King's Quest. Who knows? Come over here. Got scissors. You're joking, right? Or is this supposed to be an indirect hint?
Sorry.
Huh. Oh. Oop. Sorry, Monokuma doll. Alright, such cutting it open.
Enough already!
I didn't need any grannies. What a loud thing. Cut it open right away. Oh, so there was something. 10 batteries. What's this? Must be unlock the device for the iron door. I'd probably have to input the 4-digit passcode. This time around, let's try the 9,999 combo. You're right, but there don't seem to be any buttons for inputting a password. Uh-oh! Looks like it might be under the lid, but it doesn't seem to open. Not just that, but there's a red light that's on the top of it. I don't know. Batteries. What are we gonna use batteries for? Watch the news. Television looks broken. Okay, maybe not. What if I use this? No. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. So let me try 6743. Maybe that is a 9. I don't know. Is that a 9? Does the lineup top mean a 9? There's something written in blood on the floor. Is that the number 4, right? A number, huh? It looks like it's a different symbol. Okay, so is it not a 4? Like, for instance, a symbol that you often see on maps. What does that mean? Can I examine these other ones? I can examine these other ones. There's something written on blood on the wall. Is that the number 6? These blood symbols alone don't make sense, but maybe if I combine them with something else. Number 7, okay. Okay, so this isn't a 4, is that what you're trying to say? Watch the news and blood. I might get cursed just by looking at it! It's a secret code, plus it's a pretty common one. Secret code? Do you happen to know what this means? Yeah, it's a common riddle. Oh, screw you, Nagito. I'm you right now. Tell me. Okay, I'm actually not sure. Okay. So, this is either a 9 or a 6. This might not be a 4. A symbol is used on maps. I don't know what the hell that means. I really have no idea what that means. And I don't think there's anywhere else I can... I I guess I don't really have anything else to do, I think, other than do this. Right? I already got that. I already got this. Except for that piece of paper that's there. We have no more business with this. Uncompressed password. SM blank 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 S. Huh. Can't do anything with the TV. I don't know what the hell watch the news means. Alright, I don't know what the hell this means. So I think I'm gonna skip. However, instead of skipping, I'm gonna look up the actual solution to this and we'll do it on screen. Because I don't know what the hell you're trying to tell me. Like, at all. I don't know anything about maps. I don't even watch the news. To be honest with you, I read about it if it gets bad. Like, it's just mostly fear-mongering these days when it comes to news. But Jesus Christ. Some news stations are good, though. I just don't watch them because, like, I have better things to do with my time. Let's see. Escape room. Danganronpa 2. Let's see. There's a list. There is a list. Scroll down to that list. Alright, escape room. Examine the numbers written around the room. 5? 3, 9? 5. Is this a 5? Okay, examine the desk, yeah, middle drawer, sure. Okay, did that. Pliers, wire. Okay, then the scissors for the battery, that's where I was. Now the safe, input 3957. How? No, I want to know how you got that, not just the solution. God damn it. That's a 5? Okay, you know what? Sure. How did you get that, though? How do you get that? News, north, south, northeast, west, south. Is that what you're supposed to do? What? North? So this is north. This is east. This is west. I don't see a goddamn 5 anywhere. And then this is south, which I guess is the 7, but then there's this. Is this not even... Is the S a 5? No, the S is south. It's a common riddle my ass. I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to get this. I guess if I was smart enough, I would have gotten it. But okay, sure. If that's the code, 3957. Okay. I guess we can... It's a camera. I used to have a camera that looked exactly like that. And another key. No, that's not... That's a USB stick. A digital camera and a USB stick, huh? There's no batteries inside the digital camera. Oh, I got a solution for that. Okay. So we won't use the guide anymore. We'll try to get it now properly. Now we can use the digital camera. On what, though? I should check the pictures inside, sure. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Looks like there's a photo of space, a space poster that's posted on the wall somewhere. Huh, I wonder what it means. Okay. And USB stick is probably for computer. Just as I thought. Looks like I'll be able to unlock the lock with the USB stick. Now I need to input the password next. Maybe the memo that was inside the desk drawer might be the laptop's password? Oh, I got it. It's the first letter of the days of the week. Oh, it's Monokuma. Oh, I got it. It's the first letters of the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, meaning it is MTWTFSS.
Huh?
No, the S starts it though. Huh, it was wrong? I doubt it's that simple. And the camera has to be involved in it too, right? I would think. Let's open this again. Huh, okay. That one seems easier. Do I have to use this every time? Based on the memo and the picture in the digital camera, the answer must be... Oh, you're not gonna show me the picture? It's probably... So the memo starts with an S, yes? And that's gonna be Sun. Gohan. Go way past S, apparently. And then Mercury. Those two were given to us. Then E for Earth. Welcome to it. That went in, yeah. And then... No! God damn it. I messed up. I forgot Venus. Sorry, Venus. That's my cat. I forgot all about her, apparently. So it is... gonna be SMV SM V then E and then M. Go this way. And then J. Yes, and then S for Saturn. And then OK? That seems right, maybe. Okay. Is this Othello? What the hell is... Oh, I've heard of that name before. Where have I heard that name before? I think my same reaction was, what the hell is Othello? Is this Othello? I don't know what that means.
Leave it to me.
Okay, Monokuma. Oh, God damn it, Monokuma, you just told me to ask you. What happened? I'm not good at Othello. I won't be able to get out of here. Othello is irrelevant. The laptop is showing a picture of the red lights on the device that's next to the iron bar. Look closely at the device blinks and compare it to the picture.
I see.
I see, says the blind man as he pisses into the wind. How? There's only one thing in this room that you can input numbers into, right? So that. Two. Oh my fucking god, really? What do you mean? Why are you doing this to me, game? I loved you. I did. What does this even mean? Okay. Oh, it reads down. Is that it? So if the first one blinks, it's a 1. If the second one blinks in the second spot, it's a 2. But if the first one and the second one blink, it's a 3?
Leave it to me.
Shut up, Monokuma! So 9. I don't know what that means. No, that wasn't 9 at all. That was 3.
Leave it to me.
So 3. That one doesn't even appear. That one doesn't even appear, though. That one does not appear. maybe it's 7 because it's missing one. So like 3, 7. Three, a lot of blinking. So 7. Oh, okay. No, I have no goddamn idea. So that. So I don't know how to read this. I don't know how to read this. Part of me wants to say it's like 7-3 something, but I don't think that's right. So start over, yeah. So 7. Oh, there's just 1 there. Who just has a 1 there? Four. So, but if I'm not gonna count 7 in order, why would I have to count 4?
Leave it to me.
I have no idea how they're supposed to read this. I really don't. Yeah, I have no goddamn idea. I can bring up that list again, which kind of sucks because I mean, I would not want to use a guide, but apparently either I skip this or I use the guide because I don't know what the hell you want me to do. The blinking doesn't match up. I don't know. It's blinking in patterns that aren't listed here.
Leave it to me.
Okay, the lights at the top of the unlocking that actually represent numbers. If I use the signal book on the laptop to decipher it, that doesn't help though. So I'm assuming this is a start over point. And then there's that, and that. However, if we come over here, we instantly run into a conundrum here. The first one's not even listed here.
Leave it to me.
I'm just gonna look it up. Yeah, I'm just gonna look it up. 9875. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Sure, why not? 9875. Sure. Did you hear something?
I got it.
Am I sanity breaking? So this is the unlocking device to the unlocking device. Using gimmicks that were already used does conserve energy. Are we good? No, we're good. A keyhole again, huh? Did we ever get a key? This thing? Okay. Oh, hi! Yay, it looks like we cleared it! And got a gun! With our powers combined, we were able to clear the life-threatening game. That in IGN. Who cares about clearing it? Why does this exit feel like it's not opening? Huh? What do you mean it won't open? Clatter, clatter.
Oh,
Are you serious? It's not opening. Didn't I just tell you that?
that's...
It's not just the exit. Even the door we entered from isn't opening. Maybe the game isn't over yet.
Could it
Is
be?
there any chance that the thing I found earlier was just joking around? Seems like you have something on your mind. When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter. A letter?
I'm sorry.
I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you. Enough of the excuses. Hurry up and show it to me.
Um...
Yes, It's this. Solve the mystery of the final dead room and you will obtain the right to play the life-threatening game. About the life-threatening game, it's life-threatening roulette. P.S. You're held liable for setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I've prepared special prizes, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. Huh, I see. So that's what it meant. What does it mean? It means the games up until now were just the opening act. From this point on, the real performance. Huh? Life-threatening roulette. That probably means Russian roulette. See, a gun came out, so there's like only one bullet in there. Or hell, maybe there's only one empty chamber. I want to go hard difficulty, which means I have to use this to play Russian roulette, right?
Hey!
Russian roulette? Then allow me.
You can't!
You can't, no matter what, it's too dangerous. Hey, Monokuma, there's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette.
Hey!
Oh, if that's the case, load one bullet into the cylinder and then spin it. After that, point the gun towards you and pull the trigger.
You can't!
Wait, you can't do that! There's a 1 in 6 chance that you'll die. A 1 in 6 chance of death, which means the failure rate is only 1/6. Hey, is that rule really okay? Huh? I mean, if there's really only a 1/6 chance of failing, wouldn't the game be easy too? Or too easy? Shouldn't it be the opposite? Remove 1 bullet from the gun and then use it while there's still 5 bullets loaded. You're actually doing what I just thought. Hilarious. If you do that, then there'll be 1/6 chance of success. Yep, that would definitely make it a more thrilling game.
That's...
Well, what are you saying? Let's give it a go.
Hold on, Nagito. What are you doing?
Persona?
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously. I've only removed 1 bullet, so there's only a 1 in 6 chance that I'll survive.
Come on, gun.
You can't! Please stop!
It's not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent, you know? I'm the ultimate lucky student.
I mean, that's pretty important
But
sometimes.
if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that? I mean, if my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can really call that talent.
That's true.
If I'm truly the ultimate lucky student, I need to survive here. Isn't that right?
Please stop!
Click. Shocking. Oh, you just gotta keep clicking? Huh, that's not just now. That was, oh, no, that was the door unclicking. That was the door unlocking, right? Huh, looks like we finally cleared the final dead room. Dots! I'm scared of you, Nagito. Really? Oh, well, let's go. The octagon should be just beyond the door. Oh my god. So this is the octagon, huh? What a distorted room.
Wow.
Ah, congratulations, Nagito. Oh, he's here. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. And you even challenged yourself at the highest difficulty with only 1/6 chance of success.
Here!
I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first. This is the Future Foundation file? Didn't we already have this when we were on the roller coaster?
Uh-huh.
Well, just think of it as an extension to that. Extension?
Hey!
What are you giving without permission? Let's see. Now, one more special prize. Here you go. It's Cress. It's the Hope's Peak Academy's. That's right. This file contains your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy, meaning they're profiles that you guys don't even remember. Our time at Hope Peaks Academy, huh? But after all this time, I still can't believe it.
What?
You mean that matter concerning your stolen school memories? I mean, no good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Hope Peak Academy. No, that's impossible. If that's true, how did I feel? Surely I would have spent my time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness. Geez, whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Oh, well, anyways, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it is up to you. Thanks, I'll take a look at it later. So if I look at these profiles, I'll be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is, too. I'll probably be happy about it. Yay, someone like me was finally useful. Huh? What are you laughing about? Well, I thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope Peak Academy student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? But it looks like things are gonna get interesting. Hey, Nagito, you might be the one who makes things much more interesting. I don't really know what you're talking about. Hey, what are you planning? What's written in there?
Lie.
Anyways, Monami.
Hey!
No cheating! You haven't reached the end yet. Huh? I mean, you haven't played Russian roulette yet. Oh, Monami. But Nagito already did it.
What are you
No. No.
Damn it!
Get over there! Revenge of the Final Dead Room!
No!
Horseshin! Jeez, they're gone. In the end, I still don't understand what Monokuma was talking about, but for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate this room. It's not like I know how to get out of here. What's this? I see there's a lot of firearms here, too. There are handguns and grenade launchers, even. But I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon. I wonder what the so-called ultimate weapon is. The final dead room is on the other side of this door. I entered this room from this door. There's no need to bother going back. Oh, okay. Oh. Probably that hatch, right? Axes, swords, hammers, metal wires. There you go. There's a lot of items there that could be used as weapons, but I don't see anything that looks like the ultimate weapon. I wonder where that so-called ultimate weapon is. A window? Huh, why is the only one window in this place? Why is there only one window in a place like this? Looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. But in actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entered various possibilities as I walked slowly towards the window, but then the moment I peeked out the window, huh, this is what I actually saw outside that window. It was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. See, so that's what it was. What I saw at the window. If I start piecing it together and think about it, yeah, I see. Seems I finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. Okay, can I look out the window, please? The answer is no. Okay. Would you like a refreshing drink? Refrigerator? Here? I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, and I see there are poison stores here. Could you secretly kill someone with poison? You could secretly kill someone with poison. In a way, it'd be considered the most powerful weapon, but in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. What do you mean, ignore the rules? There's a door on the floor. Isn't this the first floor? Isn't this the first floor of the Strawberry House? Could the door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No, maybe what lies beyond this door. Things are finally starting to get interesting. Amazing! As I expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating into the truth, all thanks to just one clue. I know that now's not the time to be enjoying this, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon in the funhouse. Now all I have to do is tell everyone else about this. But before I do that, I should finally take a look at the file I received from Monokuma, especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope Peak Academy. That's important. I cautiously open the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. Huh? Dots. Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something? I feel like I was playing as Nagito for a second. Chiaki, you know what that means?
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevators are fixed. It'd be bad if they were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them once more? Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried. Sorry. So what are you gonna do? You're right, I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time.
I think.
Yeah, that's a great idea, I think. Oh, hey! Huh?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported? Huh? Nagito's sudden appearance. The trap door, maybe? Hey, answer me seriously. How were you able to come to the side?
Hey.
Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Jackie and I learned about the result of his investigation in the Strawberry House. The elevator has been added to true section. Broken thing, sure. Level up. Woo. I guess they were pretty important, especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard the rumbling noise too. Huh, but what was that about the wall clock alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry House's button was broken is definitely worth noting.
Hey.
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I cleared the final dead room! Huh?
Could it be?
You did the life-threatening game?
Wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet into a gun, spin the cylinder, and point it towards you and pull the trigger. So you really did it.
Man.
So that's how you're supposed to play it. It would have been fine if I had only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh?
Actually.
I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinders. That's how I did it. You only had 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive, after all. The only good thing about me is how lucky I am. What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal, he's crazy. That's all there is to it. Anyways, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that, huh?
Man.
Hey, Hajime.
You stay quiet.
You've been repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyways, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. And I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward. Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Yep, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation? There's even more detailed information about the killing school life that was in the earlier file. Killing school life? You mean the killings that took place at Hope Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. But even when I learned about the killing school life, it had no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for the first incident, and I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. And it's just as I thought, that Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right?
But...
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there were similarities between the killing school life and this killing school trip. Similarities? I mean, I kind of noticed that too, right? We had like a single killing, multi-killing, and a single killing. That kind of happened over there as well. For example, the first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place. That's true.
Hey.
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. Okay, that was a lie though. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession.
Hey.
When you guys think about these strange similarities, it's definitely strange. I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma is behind the motives and driving the murders. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh, that was kind of what I was thinking as well, but I don't know if that's the case here. Whether that means something or not, it's something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth? Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us? These complaints never end, do they? You're gonna talk like that. I won't want to help tell you anymore, and even learn what your talent is too. Huh? Well, the fire wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal.
Yep.
Indeed, it's the Hope Peak Academy school's crest. Does it have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. The file doesn't contain our information. It just contains it's just Hajime's information. Oh, just mine?
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one that couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
That ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope's Peak Academy?
Man.
In a way, it's just as Chiaki said, Hajime's existence is special. Because you were just a reserve course student from the reserve department. Huh?
Well...
Unlike the primary department for main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or a second string. And, well, even then, that's just a name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department, substitute, second string, revenue stream? What is he saying? And we did get a flashback earlier that kind of hinted at that too, right? Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and a tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised, which means you're just a stepladder. But you should feel honored. An average talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you certainly weren't determined enough. Did you admire Hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Nah, that's you, dog. Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that. I wanted to become Hope? If that was you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
It has nothing to do with your effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
You don't even know?
That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your mission to Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot that he was a nobody, that's all. Then I'm just... That's right, you were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't even have a talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student?
Man.
I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
That's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that you know that who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you can be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could it be? Who could be the traitor? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate. But now, that's probably impossible.
Hey.
Hey, are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
What?
Huh?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone's going to die together anyways. In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That means you must have gone to the octagon, right?
Hey.
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So...
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? What the hell? I'm on Monokuma the room. I'm free to divulge any clues I obtained there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again?
Man.
Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since the beginning. Could have fooled me, except for that Mikon case. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want Hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez.
I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie. There's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Come from someone with no talent like you, that's truly offensive. What do you say? We can break his legs if you want, that's fine. Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case? We better hurry. The class trial is gonna start soon.
You're right.
You're right. I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to this side any moment now.
Bye now.
Then while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
Hey.
Hajime? It's okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Nekamaru's case right now, right? It's true I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. Dots. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekomaru's case. I mean, dog, to be fair. If you don't have a talent, guess what, dog? You've survived longer than people with talents. That's something. I mean, yeah, that is just something. And, to be fair, now we can just kill Nagito and leave the island. I have returned from the depths of hell. Gundam! Yo, sorry we're late.
Hey.
Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. See, it's just as I said, right? Hey, were you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here.
Hey.
More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about?
Huh?
Oh, the thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think that this compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion. Just tell me the results. Well, the compass needle rotated 160 degrees while we were riding the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees, not 60. I see. It's just as I thought. Huh? What do you mean? Well, obviously the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated.
Now then.
And then I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. I see if he was thumbing his nose at us. Nagito began making his way towards Grape Tower.
Oh my.
What the hell's wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? So there was probably more in that book than just Hajime's information or something then. And probably more in the Future Foundation stuff. Because he's definitely acting different. Initially, I thought it was because he found out I didn't have a talent, which was probably the main case. But he is treating everyone slightly differently, so... I guess Nagito is like a tardy detective. What are you talking about?
See?
It's a trope in the mystery games. They always come to this crime scene late, just to make an important discovery. But they can never reach the truth of the case. They just end up feeding the main character's assumptions.
Yep.
Well, in Nagito's case, he's not the type to feed anyone. No, he is. Just mostly a little confusion. They'll just make things even more complicated. That's true. He's such a troublesome person. But lately, I feel like he's been acting weirder than usual.
Well?
I don't think a new discovery is bad, though. He might be able to find something we completely overlooked. What's up, Fuyuhiko?
Damn right.
Nekomaru should be inside Grape Tower. Yeah. I'll go over on ahead. Well, we're a little late. Yeah. How about you? As soon as I came here, I checked this first, but looks like the panel was definitely forced open. The elevator panel.
Hey.
It might be better if I explain how the elevator was broken, huh? No, I heard the gist of it from Nagito. They broke through the elevator by tampering with the safety device, right?
Right.
Now it looks like word travels fast. Check out that panel over there. And it's just as I thought. And it looks like they forced open the panel and changed the settings by tampering with the safety device. It definitely looks like the panel was forced open, which means the elevator was broken at Grape House. Okay. So, my original assumption still kind of stands, though, that it was from someone from Strawberry House, and thanks to Nagito, we know that apparently you can move between houses after you beat the dead room, right? I made you wait.
Judgment!
The time has come to destroy all murderous illusions. Sure. Yeah, Nagito's definitely not the suspect, sadly. The girls aren't.
You
So-
serious?
It leaves just Kazuichi and Gundam. Nekomaru, are you serious?
Damn it.
I don't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up.
Hey.
Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. We already investigated everything here. Everything we can here.
Wow.
No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
Huh?
Huh?
It cannot be.
Is that true? Are you going to dismantle Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive you.
Don't screw with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Been through enough. We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care what happened to Nekomaru?
Damn it!
Why you?
You stay
If
quiet.
you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing around here for? See what I mean? Definitely a different attitude. Damn it. Fine, I'll just have to do it. I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
Well,
Come on, you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. There's definitely something wrong with him. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out that I had no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude towards everyone else is strange now too. But why? Oh, okay. Hi, Cat. No, I don't want to talk to Nagito. Hi.
Damn it!
I've come so far, there's no way I can get this sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind this case. As he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Ah, where'd you get that tool knife? Ah, Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it already before we even went to the amusement park. So Nagito did that too, huh? It's like Nagito had full control of the situation.
Maybe...
Looks like the damage to his head his head is the reason. Huh. The reason Nekomaru died, stopped functioning. Oh, his clock's out now. His torso is covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shift broke too? Well, for now, I tried to stand in Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Yoink. Apparently, Kazuichi has finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. Clock. Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. And the hands of the clock look like they're pointing at 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., which means the clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m.? Okay, but the kaboom was at like 5:30, right? But 7:30 is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Great Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Taichi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. This is a highly efficient radio clock. Radio clock? It's the type of clock that receives radio signals, so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right. It's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. Oh, okay. I've become a Time Lord. Well, even it is an accurate clock. They didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Anything else? Yeah. So we already seen this for the most part. Oh, no, yeah, we did see that. Head. So we saw that as well. Okay. Dots. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body. It almost seems like he's glaring at him. Hi, what's wrong?
you're the worst.
This is the worst. Huh?
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I could leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well,
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tripped over. A door? Oh, is this a doorknob?
you don't even know?
It looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there's a scratch underneath the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think it's strange?
see?
Examine the far back door in the Great Tower. The doorknob is still intact, right? Now you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it's not the doorknob, the door that leads to the Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd be the door connected to the Grape Hall that we entered from. Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. Since we should try it out. Try it out how?
You don't know?
We take the elevator to Strawberry House and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
Well...
Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. This is a long investigation, by the way. I can repair it if it's broken, but I don't have enough parts, and there's not much I can do about that. But you have plenty of parts right now. Oh.
See?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. Hold on. Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey.
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button. But seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, that's what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door.
Huh?
Chain? The door, yeah, you didn't notice that, Nagito? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. Oh, you don't need to worry about that, huh? I don't need to worry. What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuichi, we should go over to the Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're gonna come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. What does that mean? After tersely saying that, Nagito left the area.
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows?
Damn right.
That reminds me, you gotta ask Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
Or something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees? I wonder what it could mean.
Hey,
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all out, but none of the clocks had their times messed up.
Jeez.
But why do you ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't we head over to the Strawberry Tower so she knows something? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of these mysteries, maybe.
Jeez.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over. You're right. When Nita said about the door opening, what is he planning to do about the chain? He said something about teleporting, right? It looks like it won't come off easily, so does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. Alright, just had to take a quick little break there because my throat was getting destroyed. Even mongrels like you possess a soul, and that soul resides within your heart. No matter how hard you search the insides of this machine, you will never find a heart.
What happened?
So where did Nekomaru's soul wander off to? It's interesting to think about, don't you agree? I guess, yeah. Thoughts? I'm terribly sorry, but I cannot investigate Nekomaru's body. Why?
Well,
I'm sure it's painful for Kazuichi to do something like this too. We can't let this go to waste. We need to find something no matter what.
Jeez.
Monokuma file isn't useful at all. Every time we get one, the information is all half-assed.
Fine, fine.
Let me clarify. Don't get me wrong, but I'm sorry to say that I need you all to understand.
hey.
You purposely don't write everything specific enough to lead the killer's identity on purpose, right? I think I read that right. You purposely don't write anything specific enough to lead to the killer's identity on purpose, right?
Yes! Hey!
If I wrote something like that, you'd be able to find out who the blackened is.
That's
If
right!
that happens, the class trial won't get heated up.
You stupid.
Then you shouldn't have prepared it in the first place.
Running
You stupid little sister. You don't understand at all. The number of fans who are eagerly waiting for the moment I present the Monokuma file is over 100,000. 100,000 people? You're just trying to scare me with made-up numbers. It's not made up. I have proof, you know.
Very.
Well, you wise guys should already know that.
Hey,
No, they shouldn't. Don't make me say that. It's embarrassing.
you're so evil.
I'm not. What? Why do they come here again? I should have kept my mouth shut. Now I'm just exhausted. Was that like... No, Danganronpa probably sold more than 100,000 copies, right? Well, I mean, it's not a big company, yeah, so I guess maybe it could have initially sold like 100,000. Seemed more popular than that, though. Seemed way more popular than that. Dots. She's staring at Nekomaru's body with terrifying eyes. Hey, blood's dripping from your fists.
I'm good.
It's nothing. I was just holding back my anger and dug my nails into my palms.
Damn it.
This is nothing. It doesn't hurt at all compared to Nekomaru. Kane.
I won't forgive you.
I'll never forgive the killer. I'll beat him up so bad they'll never walk again. I mean, you could probably do it too. And if you want to do that to Nagito as well, that'd be great. Oh, you're out here again? Sure, I guess I'll talk to you guys again.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone left. As long as Kazuichi finishes his work, we should be able to open the door to the Strawberry Hall. It's still a chain, you know. If that's not removed, we won't be able to open the door. Yeah, that's right. That Nagito bastard. What in the world is he thinking? Chiaki.
Super difficult.
Along with the doorknob matter, there are many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to the Strawberry Tower, we need to be able to solve some of these mysteries. If that is, if we can really enter from the other side. Actually, I'm starting to not have an idea of how this happened. Why would Nagito say such cool things? The Nagito we know would never not talk like that. It says that he's a different person altogether. Sonia's right. Nagito is definitely acting strange, but why? It's probably something he read. He wasn't being honest with us. Damn it, I can't do anything. I never paid him back. I never stopped. I can't even stop Nekomaru from being used as evidence. This is gonna cause some trouble. Trauma, not trouble, but trauma. Onward to the land of the dead, Strawberry Tower. Sure? Is Strawberry Tower the land of the dead? We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. Strawberry House. I almost said Strawberry Tower House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House.
What's up?
Hey, you're here!
Hey.
Kazuichi, how'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away. You got a lot of nerve saying that when you use Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey,
Well, I mean, even so.
now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry over and try it out? What will happen if we press the button to Strawberry Hall?
Even so.
But there's no way it'll open. We haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey,
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by a chain, remember? If we didn't do anything about that, that doesn't even matter if you fix the door. Oh. Okay, so maybe... No. I was gonna say maybe the whole building rotates itself and the door with the chain will be the grape house door now. But I feel like we would notice that, yeah? It didn't matter. If we didn't do anything about that, it doesn't matter if you can fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying it out. No, we've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. Sure. Talk to everyone again. I mean, it's already gonna be an extremely long episode, so we may as well talk to everyone and get some dialogue. I do not quite understand, but if it will satisfy Nagito, we should try it out at the very least, and then we can break his knees.
You pissed
It's
me
not
off.
worth trying out. Hajime, just hurry up and do it so Nagito shuts up, and then you can shut him up for us. Gane, that'd be great. It's a waste of time. The door won't open as long as the chain is on the other side. Yeah, but if it rotates, then it'll be fine, right? Level up! There's no need for the skyline limitations of the art of the demon mouse. What? There's no need for the skyline limitation art of the demon mouse. Mickey? I shall let your fiends press the button. Nagito seems really confident about it. I wonder why. Maybe he knows something. Just so you know, my repairs are perfect. If the door doesn't open, it's because of that chain, you know.
Hey,
Now then, can you hurry up and press the button already? There's no way the door will open. Not when the other side is all chained up. With the feeling of resignation, I press the button. Huh. Huh, yeah.
hey.
So there's no chain on the other side. Why did it open?
Impossible!
Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a second. That's not the only thing that's strange. That's right. There's no way to say it. there's no way to say it. This definitely looks weird. Oh, because Nekomaru's facing us. What do you mean, huh?
Hey, hey!
Hey, doesn't this all look the same as when we were in Grape House? Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Which means this body should be in front of the Strawberry Hall door. So if we enter from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in the front of the door to Grape Hall? Man, I cannot say those names.
Hey,
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I dismantled his body are all moved. The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it was rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? So it did rotate, but at the same time, where's the chain? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of this case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Huh.
I see.
Chain disappeared. That strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yep, that's what I thought. And that was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought, then you already knew about this mystery? You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
That door at the far back with the picture of the grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there? There's a clue on the door. Alright. Oh, the doorknob's gone. It's the door with the picture of the grape on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. Huh, wait. One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out of it.
Now then.
It's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See, the screw came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door of the Grape Hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you say clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to?
What?
Huh, did you get even more confused? No need to worry, just one clue would change everything. Huh? All the mysteries we solved, everything were linked together if you can reach it. Like I did. What does that mean? Even if I ask him that, Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So it'd be just a waste of time to ask.
It appears that it's time for the class trial.
Okay.
To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already.
Whoa.
Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it, I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial.
Okay.
Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial.
Hey, hey!
But how are we supposed to get to the trial grounds?
Damn it!
You're right. We can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Huh. Kinda, did something happen?
Hey, hey!
No, well, do you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey, hey.
What do you mean? What do you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then it appeared before us. Oh, goodbye, Nekomaru's body. It's kind of rude. Dots! Is he telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way.
Alright!
Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you.
Jeez.
Please at least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
It appears.
I agree. I detect a sense of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside. How interesting. You can kill me. You're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Now then, shall we get moving as well?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. It's annoying, but if Miss Sony's gonna go, there's no way I'm not gonna go. It's so damn annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went inside Monokuma Rock until I was the only one left. And when I was about to take a step forward, we're the same step ladders. Huh? Nagito's suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked on Monokuma's rock. Other than the small movement of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just step ladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate, I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
Man.
So I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And for that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
Damn it.
But it wasn't. There's no hope amidst all this killing. Yeah, no shit. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Huh, really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't a real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that.
Well,
Oh well, it's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
hey,
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. Huh, a novel. The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. Oh, how do you feel about the novels like that? I mean, that would be a twist. If I was the one that killed Nekomaru, but I don't think I was. What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on the book that I've never read before.
no good at
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all. So why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone's waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserved course student are so full of themselves? Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Seriously, just break his legs and arms, tie him up somewhere, it'll be fine. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I mean, sure, the others would die too, but maybe we turn to the dark side a little bit. That'd be fun. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. No. I need to save. Yo, I need to, like, save now. It's been over 2 hours. The elevator shook violently as it descended at the very increasing speed.
Hey.
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes us bad, it reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper, and suddenly, it stopped, like it always does. And the door opened. Creepy.
Well, now.
I understand you desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground, but it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. I'm so sad, my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad. Hey. Don't go talking without permission after all I've said my catchphrase. Otherwise I'll roll the dice and based on the results I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. Okay, what? What an extreme punishment! That is a weird punishment. Now then, let's get on with this once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls! And so it begins. I hoped this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. What really sucks is I wanted to spend my hope fragments to buy like a new talent, but sure, why not? That curtain to the 4th class trial was about to be opened. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager, who was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I've ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally get used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. Yeah, I mean, I get that mentality, but I also get the mentality of doing everything in your power to survive if you're in a heinous situation like starving to death. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Can I save? Oh, thank God. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not gonna set anything. I'm actually gonna Alt F4 because it's been over 2 hours. But still, so yeah, let's go over what I think happened. I don't know what happened. The end. No, so I already kind of stated who I suspect, right? I already pretty much eliminated Hajime, Nagito, Fuyuhiko, and the girls. So that only leaves Kazuichi and Gundam Style. I guess Kazuichi would be the obvious choice because he is a mechanic, he knows how to dismantle things. However, I don't know if he'd be able to actually set it up in a way to get to, like, Monokuma's, not Monokuma, I don't know why I keep saying Monokuma, Nekomaru's sleep button, nor do I think he would actually have it in him to do the killing, like the life-threatening game, the death roulette. So that would leave Gundam. Being said, I don't know what Gundam would do either. Like, is he more likely to do the Russian roulette? Probably. I would think so. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. So obviously the things with the clock is a setup, right? That's going to be important when we try to figure out the actual time of death. You know, Nagito hinted at, like, the protagonist being the killer at some point. Might be possible. But I think that if that was anything, that would definitely be more of, like, the final trial than probably this one, mid-game. Actually, probably not even mid-game. I'm pretty sure we're nearing the end of the game. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was. It could have been Nagito, I guess, too. Maybe it was more of a hint at himself, like, hey, I read this story where the person ended up being the killer at the end and they didn't know about it. And we played as Nagito a little bit this chapter. That escape room, goddammit, was awful. It was bad. I didn't get that last puzzle at all. Nor did I get the puzzle for the camera in the USB key. I don't know anything about watch the news nor maps, so yeah. I guess right now my suspicion is Gundam because it's a process of elimination. It's potentially could also maybe less likely be Kazuichi because he's such an obvious choice for it, but also at the same time, I don't know how he could actually do it without setting, like, Nekomaru up somehow. He's smart, but I don't think he's that smart to somehow get Nekomaru alone and then disable him completely, like with the shut-off button, and then, or goodnight button, whatever the hell it's called, and then take his time dismantling him. I feel like he would be able to easily take his time, like, just dismantle him without any issues, though he didn't have any tools, that's true. Actually, that's true, he didn't have any tools. You could say the ultimate, the ultimate weapon octagon area, he could have gotten some from there. But again, I don't think Kazuichi has it in him to do that sort of stuff. He's kind of a pussy, like, right? Every time there's something, he's screaming. So, I don't know. I guess we'll get more details about it. Like, a lot of the clues in this really just don't make sense to me. And that escape room actually broke my brain too. Like, I didn't get any of that shit. Well, okay, I get the first part, but when it came to actual numbers and figuring out where they go, didn't get any of that. And then the last bit of number with the Othello game, whatever the fuck it was called, didn't get that at all. The blinking lights didn't even match up with it in my eye. I don't know how I guess I was just reading it wrong. No idea. All right, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. This was a long episode. If you like the episode, press the link below. If you're not subscribed yet, when you have my video second, check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day.